Welcome to the Maturity Project. I am your host, Chad Everbroshiers, and today's conversation is just about a couple of quick things. I was asked a question this week from a young man that really hadn't thought about this. It's been a subtle, kind of a background driver for me. I was asked why I feel like I'm obligated to teach and support or create support and help others. And it's coming off of a statement that I have, which is I did say that I do feel like it's a duty that I have, an obligation to help other people. But you see, it's a wonderful question first, and secondly, I don't come from the place where I feel that I want to do it for anybody. Mine's more of help others see that there's ways to learn what you're going through, the challenges, and how to turn those into lessons instead of making them a problem. So, I've always thought, since my earliest school memories, I've always looked at learning as a responsibility to learn whatever it is that's being presented before me in a way that I can teach it to others. It's an interesting thing. It's just the way that I've always seen the world. The earliest memory that I have, I want to say that I was in first grade on the school bus, and there was a kid that was, obviously a bit smaller than me and younger. I was a kindergarten kid. Maybe I was in second grade, but I couldn't think of myself being much older than that or in a higher grade. And he was struggling with some math problems. Now, math is not my strongest suit. But it was something that he was dealing with some math problems that I actually understood and knew how to kind of help him with. And I just sat in the seat with him, and we went over that math work, or his math homework. And I felt great doing it because I felt that it was something that he just didn't. It's either his parents weren't available to help him. I don't know. I didn't really have the complexity of thought like that necessarily. I just felt like it was something that was my responsibility. I don't look at it as a burden, but I do look at it as if, you can either do something to make the world better, more desirable, an outcome that you see as being better for the ultimate overall good for everyone. Or you can complain that no one's doing anything, or just focus on your own life, exist, and then, stop existing whenever that happens. I'm not saying any of these are right or wrong. It's just a position that I hold. The Maturity Project is actually, it's born in that. It is something that I feel is a duty of mine to continue to learn how to develop others so that we all have the opportunity to create the world that we really want to live in. The world that we thrive in. We all are striving to create something that's a utopia. Perhaps it's already been created, but there are definitely areas that we can fine tune through maturity. So that's what it's born in. I have continuously. 2024 was a year that really humbled me a lot. It's not that I've been arrogant. It's not that I've come across ever telling people that I'm better than them, because I'm not. It's just not the way that I am. And my videos go back well before 2024. So you can kind of pick up from the consistency of the way that I record and the kind of content that I put out there, what kind of person that I am. I really do have that idea, the desire to try to help others. It has really driven me in every aspect of my life. I experience things in a way that helps me learn how to create a way for other people to get insights from it while I go through it. So it's not a Jesus complex or anything like that. It's just, I see it that if people lacked the guidance, the mentorship in their life to accomplish something, it's wonderful to have somebody show up that can support them. If you can knock out the challenges and the struggles that people are going through, it's an amazing feeling to know that you've helped free somebody from where they felt stuck. And there's no telling if they would have never gotten out of it, if they would have been stuck there for the rest of their life. There's no telling. Uh, I I just want to do everything that I can in the lifespan that I have in order to support others. So I've created things like, every time I find a complex struggle that people are going through that the majority of people have a real hard time getting out of or getting unstuck from, I like to create courses or content or education pieces around that. So, like with relationships, I have an entire relationship course now with all kinds of different variables that help people understand how to create more meaningful relationships. Give them a place to actually practice, the kind of desirable experiences that they want to have and the bonding that they really do seek. So I created the relationship course, and I put several people through it. Two of which are, right now having one of the greatest relationships of their lives. It's wonderful to actually know that, that there was something that I did to help support them, but they did a lot of work. I'm not taking any credit away from them for what they've done, and their desire to do the work is just honorable. It was just huge for me. I felt such an honor that they did. So, and then there's another gentleman that I put through the relationship course. A very nice young man, just came out of a very challenging relationship, and it's to see and hear him light up by going through it. That's why I do it. It's just giving people different insights so that they can create something out of that. If you can get the relationship of your dreams secured in a way that you're not stuck in doubt or the longing to find one, what else can you do with your life once you've got that taken care of? So, it's worth looking into. And the same thing, all 8 areas of maturity. I have the foundation curriculum put together now so that if people want to take the courses, they're available. It's just the introductory level right now. There's 2 more levels that I'll be creating, and there'll be people that come in to help continue to create content with me, the curriculum. So, it's, if we want to see something different in this life, we have to do something to make it different. As Gandhi said, be the difference that you want to see in the world. So I am. I've let go of a lot of things. It's interesting. It's like I said, 2024 was a year that really humbled me quite a bit, though, in multiple places. Again, wasn't that I was arrogant, wasn't that I was cocky, never really been that kind of person. It's very rare, and if anybody's ever experienced me being that way, it's almost certainly just simply me being funny, because it's just not my character. But I did get humbled quite a bit in multiple different areas in 2024. And the lessons have been incredibly profound. And I did realize that where I would hold some separation, some degrees of a guarded position against other men, I don't have it. Really, it's an interesting, calming experience to actually just talk to another man in a way that's like, I'm here for you, brother. I'm here to help. I'm here to do everything I can. And I'm also here to learn from you. We're in this. And we're in this to support each other. We're in this to support our community, our society. And you matter. You matter a great deal. So, such a wonderful and accommodating place to be in. It's rewarding. So, anyway, that's what I'm up to. And this conversation was spurred out of the beginning of this, which was, why do I feel a duty? Why do I feel an obligation? Thank you for asking the question, by the way. The gentleman did say that he's recently started listening and watching my content. I'm honored. He accused me of being smart. Thank you for that. But as you know, I just see me as curious. Curiosity is a strength of mine. So I encourage everybody to discover how intelligent they actually are and how capable they actually are. And I'd love for them to be able to find that person through the Maturity Project. Because that's a place that I have, ways of creating things. So, all right. Well, now that I've got all kinds of noise coming from every direction. I'm going to go ahead and call it for today's conversation. I don't know if you can hear the beautiful song of the puppies. But anyway, this is Chad Everett Brochures. This is the Maturity Project. And now with that, share this video with the people in your life, especially the ones that are close to you, your support system. When you're up to something, it is helpful to get them to understand you're up to something, because change will always bring stress. When you're going through stress, those people that are there for you, your support system, the ones that care for you, they're going to try to support you. And if they don't know you're up to something, they may encourage you back to the habits that you're changing for who you're becoming. It's good to at least let them know you're up to something. You're not letting them know so that they do it with you, just so they don't pull you back. They're not an empathy crab. Right? Crabs in a bucket, they pull each other back down when they're making a break for freedom. So it's not that they're villains or anything's wrong. They just don't know. And if you do this in silence, it can be a great challenge. So share this video. Enroll them in your change. Other than that, yesterday's failures are an opportunity for tomorrow's success. I'm Chad Everett Brochures. This is the Maturity Project. If you haven't already liked the video, please do. If you got something out of it, I'd love to get a subscription out of you. I'm growing the channel slowly. It's grassroots efforts, but I want to continue to create quality content that's genuine. No flashy craziness. I don't want to get into the ridiculousness that you see people doing, where these influencers trying to convince you their life is different than it is. I really, I want sincerity and authenticity. So that's my effort. So, love to hear from you guys. For the people that have reached out, thank you. For the men that have also contacted me to tell me that they're here to support, thank you. I am incredibly grateful. And I feel the debt that is, required to bring us all back together. In our society where we've been pushed apart, told that we're all kinds of things that we really aren't. We're all in this together. So, all right, let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's do it with maturity. Let's do it the Maturity Project. All right, let's get up to something. Let's get up to it together. Don't forget to put a comment in the comment section. Let's let our community know something. All right, communicate with them. I promise you, there's a growing number of people that are looking to the comment section. So it's just a matter of getting you guys to start commenting. Not directly to me. Let's get it on the website here. Let's get it on the channel. So, all right. Till next time. Let's get up to something. Let's get up to it together. See ya.